in the middle of YouTube, people are gonna be like, "Well, you started out your segment with the middle of a sentence." Yo, hey, what's up, YouTube? How are you doing today? I'm making content on my Twitch stream to get you to come on my Twitch stream. Therefore, I have to embarrass myself in front of my Twitch viewers by pretending I'm doing an advertisement as an intro, so you can like the video, subscribe to the video, hit the bell to stay notified because this channel uploads daily, and I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's a fucking lie. Like that's a fucking lie. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. I'm in the middle of a midlife crisis because I have to make a ad for a YouTube video intro so people will do the things that I asked them to do. You guys get what I mean. Anyway, do the things I asked for. Hope you subscribe. Come through one day. LMAO, Omega Lol, Keg Dubs in the chat. Anyway, Trump has been telling a number of people he's in contact with. He expects. We just had a whole massive, like, self-introspective. The last 2 hours of the stream have been me talking about pretty much my YouTube channel from 10 years ago. And this is leading up to something. I'm sorry, I know you're on YouTube and you're expecting me to talk about what's on the screen. I'm having a talk with my chat. You missed it. You fucking missed it. You should have been here. You would have got the groundwork for it. Anyway, we had to talk about everything because I'm leading up to talking about the fact that in about 25 days, it will officially have been 10 years since I graduated high school. And I want to have a talk with you guys on that. So I hope you guys come to the stream, get used to it, like it, have fun with it, because as you can tell, we popping off. It's a party. I got heads in here. We trying to have some fun. Let's fucking do it. Anyway, Trump has been telling a number of people that he's in contact with that he expects he'll be reinstated by August. No, that isn't how it works, but simply sharing the information. The man got lost the presidency, and New York Times still has to cover what he's saying. So explain to me why I shouldn't get angry over being able to being able to cover things that stupid Republicans say when the guy who almost installed fascism is actually still talking. Like, imagine if Adolf Hitler lost an election and that man was still like, but you know, we can still do the whole final solution thing. We don't need that government help. You don't think that would be a problem? So let's discover our problem.
Biden is just, he's like a puppet president.
Yeah, I'm done. That's it. Took me. How long did we make it? 3 seconds, guys. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. 3 seconds, guys. It took us 3 seconds to be... You guys think I'm kidding. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right... Tell me I won't. Oh my God. I didn't think it was going to be that much water. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was going to be that much water. I didn't think it was going to be that much water. I thought it was going to be like 2 drips and it's like all over. Anyway.
The military is in charge. It's going to be like Myanmar. What's happening in Myanmar?
I can't laugh at the fact that everybody who sides with the person pronounces Myanmar wrong.
The military is doing their own investigation, and at the right time, they're going to be restoring the republic with Trump as president.
What's going on in Myanmar right now? The government took over and they're redoing the election, correct?
This is not the time for this segment, and maybe I'll do it later today instead of the poetry because it's going to be poetic anyway. But I wanted to talk to you about the fact that I don't understand human beings. I don't get this, but more than this, more like, how are we going to Mars when we still have homeless people type of shit? How have we not, if addiction is so bad, maybe we should like put a hard clamp on addiction and help everyone and reinstate them at a better point in life than what they are so they can get better. Like, I was really going to go into that. Maybe I will today. If you're on YouTube, you're not going to see it. So get to the stream so I can upload this and other people can watch it while you watch it live. You feel me? Anyway.
So that could possibly happen here, possibly.
Would you like to see it happen?
Absolutely.
I would like to see it happen. Really? Yeah.
Game over. There are at least 2 Americans in the United States of America who said they want to overthrow the American government by use of military force. And you wonder why I have panic attacks about like saying, I'm sounding the alarm. Anybody who watched my videos before I went on Twitch live officially and moved everything to Twitch knows that I've made a video where I said, bang, 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 I'm sounding the alarm. It's been a year since then, and now I'm still sounding the alarm. Like, an alarm for a year shouldn't be a possibility. I'm sorry. I know I'm muttering over and over again. I'm trying to show you how I really act. Like, this is my ADHD acting up. This is the pressure of, like, me wanting to be entertaining. I know you guys are fucking with it. Trust me, I get it. I appreciate you. I'm just putting you in check so that way you know this guy's not just a streamer personality that's out here making content. He actually is like, this is his life and he's involving us in it. Yes, and I appreciate you checking it out. Because you could be doing any... I used to say this to people who watch my poetry or bought tickets to my shows. So I'll tell it to you now. You could be doing anything on the fucking earth right now. You decided to spend even 5 minutes of your time with me. I appreciate you. If you gotta go, you don't gotta announce it. Just, I appreciate you being here. Let your friends know. Check it out with somebody else. Grab some popcorn. I don't know what to tell you.
The election was stolen from us.
Tony joins us now. So I understand Michael Flynn appears to have made additional comments about this controversy. What's he now saying?
That's right, Anderson. He is today saying that his words have been twisted somehow, that he is not actually calling for a coup. But look, I mean, you heard the comments there in that piece, and essentially this QAnon conference was devoted to overturning the results of the election. You heard Sidney Powell there talking about a potentially new inauguration day. And, you know, this talk of a coup is something that has been circulating for months now in the QAnon conspiracy theory world that both Powell and Flynn live in. And, you know, I spend a lot of time reading a lot of these pro-Trump forums, these QAnon forums online, and speaking to Trump supporters. And I will say, of all the conspiracy theories we hear and all the different ideas, this talk from Americans.
You don't need to hear that. You don't need to listen to that. You don't need to listen to that. You don't need to listen to that. I'm poisoning you by having you listen to that. That's the end of my take on that. I know there's something else on the screen. People are going to lose their mind, not their minds, I'm sorry. People are going to lose their attention spans when they see the screen change. I might make the thumbnail this or this. Anyway, basically what I'm telling you is, see? Don't you think I could do it? Even if I sucked at foreign relations, I could at least put this country together. I could put laws in place. I can make executive orders. I'll cancel student debt. I don't give a fuck about the Fed. They can cry. They can piss their pants for all I care. I've once said this out loud to somebody when I was saying my goals for president. I would crash the economy if it meant that I could bring everybody out of poverty and let it stand there. You know why? Because money isn't real. And as much as you want to sit there and make your beliefs about my feelings or my leftist takes or socialism or whatever you want to say, at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure you eat and all your friends eat. Because at the end of the day, I know that people who have all the money in the world would feel way better about achieving their dreams than somebody who has $10 to their name and needs to make a quick buck so maybe they go rob somebody. But we have people who are privileged who allow thoughts like this to flow out. Explain that to me. How did we get here? You want to convert Nazis? Convert these people, because they won't be outwardly racist until other people are outwardly racist. And you got to make them feel like racism doesn't belong in the bloodline of Americans or America. And once America stops doing it, a lot of other countries will stop doing it. You want to end the conflict between Israel and Palestine? You got to teach Israelis you got to teach the Israeli government, sorry, because I know people are touchy about that and I don't want to say something wrong. I'm obviously spitballing off the top here. You got to teach the Israeli government to view Palestinians as humans. Sorry, you don't want to hear it? I don't care. You want to end racism in America? You have to untrain all of that, which is funny because there's a piece I have coming out about the white guilt, the white privilege, white male privilege training that some people went through. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the way they're doing it sucks, but it is what needs to be done. Maybe there's a better way of doing it. Let's approach that together. Let's build some strategies. Let's really bring money back into the communities that have been harmed by the policies that have existed in America all the way up until the year 2000. Yeah, there are no laws that explicitly say blacks can't do this or Mexicans can't do that, but we sure still have a lot of rhetoric around the laws that we have that specifically target those people. It's funny. Black people get called welfare queens and crack hoes. Black women, I'm sorry. Crack hoes. White women who do cocaine and just and drink wine all the time and get drunk and fuck everything in sight. Oh, those are just women being crazy for one night. Yeah, I know. How did you get from there to there? You want to be president, but you're acknowledging and calling a difference between white and black people? Son, society treats us differently. You don't even pay attention to it, but you're used to it, so you don't even think about it. Here's my thought. What if I can untrain everyone from that? Oh, that's too preachy. That's too preachy. Marquise, we want to be entertained. We want the politics. Take the takes. Do the thing. It's a 10-minute segment. Here's the takeaway that I got from that. People are being trained to think a certain type of way that you know is ludicrous. You only agree with it because it holds some type of power for you. The people who it can't hold power for, even if they agree with it, are the people I'm trying to save from it. Because if I save those people from it, the rest of the people won't want to do it anymore. That's what literally gave rise to the doctrine of the KKK. That was what gave rise to the doctrine of the Nazis. That's what gave rise to Stalin. That's what gave rise to Mussolini. That's what gave rise to people like Netanyahu. So I'm going to be a world leader now. Not because you can't do it, but because I would do the same thing you would do. At least I hope. And my goal is to make sure everybody would do the same thing I would do. Maybe that's where my inferiority complex comes from. Oh, you're not doing numbers, kid. You're not doing numbers. Does it matter as long as you take away from this that I want you to be a better person? Because people like that exist. And I don't want to have to deal with you and changing your mind when those are the clear targets of, bro, you got to calm down. You got to chill out.